The video have inappropriate content like fart. Okay, no, fart not inappropriate. Like somebody putting their ass in their face. Very gross. This video would probably 18 plus. You'll be under 18. Do not watch. Oh shit!
Yeah, you can actually get off my screen. This character is a child, by the way. What kind of sick, twisted weirdo is making this stuff? Dandy's World Heat animators are actually disgusting. Now look, for those that don't know what Dandy's World actually is, essentially it's supposed to be a Roblox soft kids horror game. The game is literally on Roblox and it's rated 9+. And characters in the game like Toodles, that we've just seen in the intro, are written to act like children. Cute, goofy, and harmless, right? And the thing is, because some of these characters are absolutely adorable, the fandom in this Dandy's World game actually grew, making normal edits, harmless animations, nothing weird, right? But somewhere along the way, things have started to take a really dark turn. What used to be harmless edits has turned into this. These characters are supposed to be kids, but animators for some reason have started turning them into something they were never supposed to be. These animators are now sexualizing literal child-coded characters from a kid's Roblox game. This gets so much darker than that, so let's begin. Let's start by who is actually behind this right here. Well, basically, there's a whole mini community of so-called animators who pump out this thing called hate content using Dandy's World characters. And look, I wish I could say that this was just one video or a couple of videos, but unfortunately, this is turning into a huge wave, and there are huge channels posting dozens of these. And look, these videos aren't harmless, right? These animations follow the exact same patterns used in predatory fan communities, except these are literally also being recommended to kids. And look, the clip I showed at the start of this video, where it was just like a random Dandy's World character farting, it isn't just some random joke, it's part of a bigger pattern of fetish-coded content, and it turns into more of the predatory content that we're starting to see now. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about, where this can just turn bad. Like, bro, what?
Warning. Oh.
Yeah, alright, bro. I mean, the person making this video can sit behind the idea that, like, oh, you know, it's just a duck. But we all know what you were trying to do by having that shadow sway side to side, while the character on screen had its tongue out. Like, bro, what is going on here? The thing is with all the Dandy's World characters that makes this even more disgusting is that not only are some of them actually meant to be children, but basically all of them look like kids anyway. They're drawn all cute and small, so they look like kids. And I know when there's no actual age put on certain characters, it's very easy for people to sit there and say that it's subjective what the characters look like. But look at this character on screen right now and tell me that this looks like an adult. It just straight up doesn't, bro. It's genuinely gross. These people making these videos know exactly what they're doing, and it's disgusting. And look, the worst part about this, right, is that somehow this stuff is racking up hundreds of thousands of views on shorts. Like, bro, it would be one thing if this was just hidden in some weird corner of the internet and I'd somehow discovered it. Kids are being shown this stuff right next to actual Dandy's World gameplay videos. A lot of these aren't age restricted, meaning kids are absolutely being shown these. And unfortunately, the deeper you go into this, the worse it gets. Okay, no, I'm not gonna go past that. What the actual hell? Okay, so it starts off normal, right? It starts off as just like everyone's hugging each other and whatever. Then they like do some brush thing over it and whatever. Now everything's censored. There's a bunch of white stuff around the characters. I don't even know if I can show this, to be honest. Everyone's blushing and it's just totally disgusting. Who on earth made this, bro? I need to know what you look like in real life, and I need to call the police on you. This is insane.
Yep.
Bro!
Somebody put a gun in my head, please, please,
yep,
please.
No, you actually need help. Like, genuinely, this is just disgusting. How does one justify this on YouTube? I mean, bro, I've said this before, right? But the platform compliance here, the fact that YouTube and TikTok are allowing this is insane to me. I've received so much punishment from YouTube and TikTok in my years of being a YouTuber for the smallest and most minute reasons ever. Yet for some reason, these channels roam free. And not only do they roam free, they get pushed by the algorithm. Like I mentioned before, these videos videos are getting shown next to actual Dandy's World gameplay videos, meaning kids are definitely seeing these,
Yes.
and they're probably being monetized as well, just to top it all off. What an absolute slap in the face to people that make actual good content with Dandy's World, and to the developers of Dandy's World as well. Their game is being dragged through the mud by absolute crap like this, and YouTube are doing nothing but enabling it. And bro, like I said, this wouldn't be too much of a problem if number one, Dandy's World the actual game wasn't played by majority children, and two, all the characters also didn't look like children. This is the exact same thing we went over with Shappy Sway, the Twisted Kids animator, who has characters that look like children and then still makes disgusting content out of them. Except in that case, Shappy Sway tried to make the argument that all of his characters were apparently supposed to be older, like he says that they're in their 20s so it doesn't matter. But with Dandy's World it's different because some of these characters are supposed to be kids. This is just messed up all round, bro. Honestly, this is disgusting. Okay, what?
Yeah, fix it. Total.
Bro!
Why do people like sit in their head?
Okay,
like,
I was actually scared I was gonna.
In their head, they're like, seeing the little Dandy World character, and they're like, yeah, that hot. Yeah.
See
What
something
the
very
fuck?
disgusting there. But I think we're okay. Basically, it's starting off with like the disgusting, I guess, picture there, and then they like add close to it. Like, bro, who in their right mind does this? How terminally online do you have to be to make these videos? It's actually so strange to me that some people genuinely do this. And look, here's the real problem, right? Obviously, YouTube's algorithm is encouraging it. Like I've said before, so many of these videos are getting hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views, completely unrestricted on YouTube. But I guess the more calming thing about this situation is that a lot of people are angry with this as well. Even Dandy's World actual fans want this to stop. This is how bad it's getting. Some people saying, I thought it was wholesome. I just agree that the fandom is so toxic. WTF, this is gross. R43 backwards is gross and bad. I'm disappointed in people who make this kind of content. They should know better. See, at least we have some people with brains. Bro, I'm a kid, WTF, bro. And this is where it really starts to get bad. This is where it's literally being proven. Kids are watching this, bro.
I'm
the
one of them.
videos
I'm
you
a
guys have
victim.
seen that I've reacted to so far, literal kids are watching these. How is that allowed? It just does not make sense. But probably on a more concerning note as well, though, is that even though we got a lot of people that actually hate this kind of content, all this Dandy's World hate stuff, some people actually kind of like it. Dandy's World needs more videos like this. Bro, what are you talking about? I'm scared, but I love it at the same time. Help. Yeah, bro, I think you do need help. I'll be so real. Wait, the animation is so good. Yeah, Kitty, I don't know what is going on in your brain. Essentially, bro, at this point, the game's reputation is just getting dragged through the mud. Nobody wants this trend around anymore. But here's the thing, right? This is such a bigger issue than just Dandy's World. This isn't just Dandy's World. We've covered so much of this in the past,
And I'm
right?
older than that.
Edits, number blocks AI, a whole bunch of stuff on this Glider Guide channel. This happens so much now. And for some reason, every time a kid's game gets popular, a bunch of random YouTubers and random disgusting creators specialize it for views. And it's so odd. And unfortunately, the worst part about this, YouTube isn't stopping it, they're promoting it. The question at this point isn't why are the animators doing it, right? There's always going to be people that push the boundaries online. The real question is, why is YouTube letting this trend grow without moderating it? At this point, bro, if YouTube won't protect kids, it's up to creators like myself to call this stuff out. That's basically all we can do at this point. Anyways, bro, I'm so done with these Dandy's World hate videos. Click the video on screen.
Me too. Kill me.